Well, this is truly getting embarrassing. Remember how for days now, Donald Trump has been saying, oh, the high tariffs on China aren't going to last. They're going to come down, and has been really blinking after this CEO conclave of CEOs saying to Trump, you are crushing the retail business. After all of that, Caroline Levitt, Donald Trump's White House press secretary, went on Fox News yesterday, and she was asked, Caroline, lay out for us. When will this reduction in Chinese tariffs happen? And Caroline Levitt goes full-on cleanup tour and says there is no such plan. Wait a second. So why did Trump say that there is such a plan? Levitt saying there is no unilateral reduction in tariffs against China coming, completely reversing course after Trump admitted the tariffs are too high and the reports surfaced that they would be lower. Take a listen to this.
Caroline, let's see if we can break a little news here. What's the timetable for the reduction in the tariffs against China? The president was ambiguous about it. Scott Bessent seemed to suggest it wouldn't happen until negotiations are at least underway.
Let me be clear. There will be no unilateral reduction in tariffs against China. The president has made it clear China needs to make a deal with the United States of America, and we are optimistic that will happen. And when that continues, it will be up to the president what the tariff rate on China will be. But we certainly need to see a reduction in tariffs and non-monetary tariff barriers from China as well. And we also need to continue seeing these companies abroad return their manufacturing to the United States of America, so we can shore up these critical supply chains.
Okay.
So now we're being clear because hours earlier, Trump reportedly admitted tariffs are hurting Americans. The tariffs are going to be eased. So which is it? Or are we just kind of picking talking points out of a hat at this point in time? Sandra Smith, during the same interview with Caroline Levitt, says, is it fair to say that at least Trump's stance on the tariffs with China is softening? Because his language is a very obvious softening. And Caroline Levitt goes, no, no, no. Not at all.
Right, Caroline, we're watching markets. They seem to be so sensitive to everything that comes out of the White House right now. Whether or not, the Federal Reserve Chair will keep his job, whether or not the president's softening his stance on tariffs. Most recently, saying that, talking about the Chinese imports, they're very high. The tariffs on imports very high, and it won't be that high. Won't be anywhere near that high, said the president. It'll come down substantially, but it won't be zero. Is it fair to say, Caroline, that the president's stance on tariffs with China is softening?
No.
I don't think that's fair to say. In fact, I spoke to the president about it this morning. He is not going to give up on ensuring that there are fair trade practices around the world. He is not giving up on the fact that China has been ripping off the United States of America for...
There you go. And just when you thought that it couldn't get any more spineless and shameless, she goes into full spin mode where she just says everything Trump's done economically has been fantastic. Everyone is capitulating. Everyone is negotiating with us. We've got proposals up the wazoo. And of course, this is what gaslighting looks like in real time. This is what gaslighting looks like. And the script hasn't been updated quickly enough. Trump says the tariffs are too high, leaks that they're considering cuts. Then Caroline Levitt is out there hours later pretending none of it happened. Trump's as strong as ever. He's not capitulating. And by the way, this is the art of the deal. This is not the art of the deal. This is the art of covering for a guy who says the quiet part out loud before you've had time to rewrite the lies. They can't even coordinate their stories for 24 hours. Thanks for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe.